While you instruct yours information to a public web, or a letter of credit ranking agent, or though a mom and infant clubhouse you perhaps don't wait it to be operated for policy need. But a enchanting new paper of the UK's Information Protect Controller describes in several part how happens. On the Technology Camping Podcasting the 1 week, we talk the world implications of the trading in information. The Data Commissar's inquiry began more than rather than a year ago in a mission statement to see in how private information may include been misused for the EU plebiscite. But it purchased a new attention as it founded the policy consulting Cambridge Analytica had collected the Facebook information of 87 millionth human beings. Now the public print gigantic is cladding a penalty of £500,000 for lack to defend its users' information or to be translucent on which happened. How is a pinprick in the finance of a business? How had rental income of almost $41 trillion, £31 bn, recent year, but it was the maximal permitted by the old Information Protect laws. By the new instrument, that mirrors the EU's GDPR, Facebook could be penalized as lot as 4% of world circulation. By my calculations, how is more than rather than £1 trillion. But everything the amount of the fine, Friedrich Kalthüner of Confidentiality World tells the program, the guard dog's activity sends a alarm on which is reasonable behavior. Facebook unsuccessful to perform in a main concept of Information Protect Act, that is clarity, to be really precise and translucent on which they are making in human beings as information, she says. The is not agreement. The concept how you mark up to a education of children blog post and the information ends up in a policy side is fully strange, she says. Nobody who cares on democratic state should be very concerned on which event to their information at the time. And Ms. Kalthüner says it is a dangerously insistent mythology how we are transferring above our information for these need. She points out how a lot of which organizations such as Experian gather comes of information how is automatic written on us, and policy inferences and patterns can be painted of how out of our expertise. Down there is lot more than to go of the Data Commissar, Elizabeth Denham. She is due to show the definitive conclusions of her inquiry in October. We may later find out more than detailed information on FAIR precisely which went on for the EU plebiscite campaigning. The controller has affirmed how she is looking at if else resource of information, the engine insurance coverage industry of Aaron Banks, the founding member of the campaigning team, was utilized for policy need. The information analysis activities of VoiceKeep and the Stay campaigning are as well by the Microsoft. While her original paper was published, Elizabeth Denham said me how her aim was to drag behind the veil and show human beings which information power brokers, public print firms and policy parties are up to in their information. Be produced for more than site opening revelations as her investigation continues.